Let's jump to running back hate. I feel like this is bait, Matthew. You put Najee Harris.
Well, you fell into it.
On there.
Come on.
Unbelievable. Rhamondre Stevenson, who it feels like is on the hate list on a weekly basis at this point.
Well, look, Rhamondre Stevenson, we talked about this a little bit on Monday, but he is volume dependent. When he saw fewer than 15 touches last season, there were 6 games where he saw fewer than 15 touches. He averaged 5 fantasy points per game. Not a typo, 5 fantasy points per game. A lot of his value came from the passing game, which is now going to be taken over by Travion Henderson. So Stevenson obviously took a hit. Yes, your man Najee, we just talked about. All the reasons we liked Hampton is the reasons we're not crazy about Najee Harris. In games where he sees between 10 and 15 touches over the last 2 seasons, he's averaging 8 fantasy points per game. Career lows in fantasy points per touch and percentage of team rush attempts last season. And so with the draft capital of Hampton, he's taking a second place seat. Jaylen Warren we talked about as well here, Jay. Like, with Caleb Johnson there, like we thought there was a chance Jaylen Warren might get there, and he's not gonna.
No. Yep. Hey, Liz, Connor, Tyrone Tracy, what did you think about his season last year, and what do you think the divide will be between him and Camp Scatterbo?
It was awesome, but it was also a situation where Tracy fell in a spot where it's like you're the guy because we don't really have a lot of other people, and I think he did a really good job with that besides some fumbles. The thing you worry about here is it puts Tracy in his real NFL role, which is a pass-catching, slashing, change-of-pace kind of runner where it's probably a 50-50 role. The thing with Scatterbo is, as much as we like him, and he'll take away touchdown equity in between the tackles running, he is also limited. He doesn't have speed. He's somebody that, I thought the pass protection needs some work in terms of technique, but he's got the strength. So you don't write off Tyrone Tracy, but what we loved about him is that he was on the field a lot and producing at a high level, and now that goes away.
Yep.
Yeah, there were only 2 times last season where Tyrone Tracy had a game where we had fewer than 19 touches,
right,
and he scored more than 12 fantasy points. He just, again, like most running backs, he needs volume, and he's probably not going to get it now with Scatterbo in New York.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.